I think in our small group, we were able to make a close environment and like we were all able to like come together and just say whatever we wanted. And it was like safe for everyone to be there and just talk.
I have enjoyed coming to small group and I've made so many new friends through it. One of my closest friend groups actually came together through small group and we actually went to church camp together because of small group. So it has been an awesome experience and I've came to love every single one of them.
Our small group was very social. So there was never an awkward moment. We definitely grew, and I thought God was with us all the time and listened to us and helped guide us through our week.
I've learned from confirmation to kind of just go with the flow. Like, whatever happens, happens. You can't go back in time to change it. You're just going to have to move on and forgive everyone.
My verse is Psalm 91, verses 1 through 2. You who live in the shelter of the Most High, who abide in the shadow of the Almighty, will say to the Lord, my refuge and my fortress, my God in whom I trust. This verse just kind of lets me know that I can trust in God no matter where I am and that He'll always give me shelter no matter what.
I chose First Corinthians 13:13. I chose it because it tells you in which the ways God wants you to be.
Aubrey's verse is, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in right paths for his name's sake. It's Psalm 23, verse 1 through 3.
Aubrey, do you have a specific reason why you picked that?
I picked it because it's one of the ones my grandma did, and I thought that I would do it for her.
Daniel and the lion den, because it means stay faithful during bad situations, and it teaches us that God protects us in bad situations.
My verse is Philippians 4:13.
I chose Philippines 4:13.
I can do all things through him who strengthens me.
I chose this one because it stuck with me through sports, and it's one that's really helped me through all the sports that I play.
I picked this verse because it meant a lot to be able to know that when I'm feeling weak or down, that I have God to give me that strength.
So the verse I chose was Joshua 1:9, and it says, be strong and courageous, do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. And I chose this verse because this means that no matter what you are going through in life, whether it's good or bad, God is with you through it all. And when things get hard, you don't need to be afraid or discouraged, and you can find strength in knowing that He is always by your side. A question I have for God is, what is heaven like?
What happens after I die?
What should I do with my life?
Why does God allow for bad things to happen?
My question for God is, why are some people down in the depths where other people are way up in the sky, like a billionaire, and then a hobo off the street with $10 in his pocket? Why can't everyone just live a happy life instead of suffering?
I'd probably pick the 2024 youth gathering in New Orleans. I really liked it because it was a giant stadium filled with people all there for the same reason, to hang out with people they know and liked and grow deeper in faith.
I went to the youth gathering 2 summers ago, and I really enjoyed the experience. It was really life-changing. One of the most meaningful experiences I had was when we were all in the arena, and you just know you're surrounded by God's love and God's children, and it's just a really cool experience.
Okay, so this past summer, we went to North Carolina. It was Asheville, North Carolina, for a service trip to help with hurricane relief. And I got to do translating services for people that were only Spanish speaking, which was super cool because I had never gotten to use that skill on a native speaker before. So it was really fun to have new opportunities and get to use them in order to help people, in a really beneficial way.
Probably my grandma. She's been taking me to church since I was like a little kid, and it's made like a big influence on me by teaching me all the stuff there is to know about God and Jesus.
My grandma, grandpa, and confirmation friends and teachers.
If I had to pick one person, it would definitely be my grandma. She has always demonstrated faith to me and has influenced me to become more involved in my faith. And I'm also reminded by her that I'm loved by God all the time.
I would choose my grandparents because they all know a lot about God that I can learn from. One of my counselors from Sugar Creek that I've had for like many years is Natalie. She's been my counselor since I was in like 7th grade, and she's really awesome and she's influenced my faith.
I chose my mom because she wants me to learn about faith and become closer to God.
My grandfather, because he kind of used to make me go to church with him before I kind of just didn't care about it. But now it's kind of enjoyable. It's a good way to spend quality time with him, and it's something cool.
I think I would pick my mom because over the past year, she's dealt with a lot of medical issues, but throughout all that, I watched her strengthen her relationship with God, and this is very influential with me because it just proves that no matter what you are going through in life, God will be with you every step of the way.